this before. Oh, okay. So anyways, so we're just gonna sing through this song twice because it's a little bit more of a catch-on type song. Yeah, we're gonna sing it twice. Let's go. I'll sing it a little bit slower the first time and not as loud, and then the second time I'll sing it like full pace. Okay? So it goes, oh, how I hate to get up in the morning. Oh, how I hate to get out of bed. But the worstest part of all is to hear the bugler call. You gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta get up in the morning. Someday I'm gonna murder the bugler. Someday you're gonna find him dead. And then I'll get the other pup, the one that wakes the bugler up, and spend the rest of my life in bed, 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 sleep, 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 sleep. That's probably how we all want to be all quarantine because there's no one waking us up because there's nothing to do. It's fine. So now we're going to sing it. A lot of times when we're at camp, we sing it in the morning before breakfast. So we'll sing it kind of loud because we want to wake all the children up. But here we are. Okay, one more time. Oh, how I hate to get up in the morning. Oh, how I hate to get out of bed. But the worstest part of all is to hear the bugler call. You gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta get up in the morning. Someday I'm gonna murder the bugler. Someday you're gonna find him dead. And then I'll get the other pup, the one that wakes the bugler up, and spend the rest of my life in bed, 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 sleep, 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 sleep. Thank you.
A round of applause for little dude. Thank you so much, little dude. As I stated earlier at a campfire this week, we're gonna sing a song about flowers and feet. Oh, Zippy.
Hello.
Can you lead us in a song about flowers and feet?
I think I can.
Thank you.
All right. So this will be the next song in your songbook. It's called Daisy on My Toe. Now this song is sung in a special way. You have to add a little Southern accent to how you sing it. So get your Southern accents out. We're going to sing it twice. I'll go slow the first time, and then I'll try and do it a normal speed the next time. There's a daisy on my toe. It is not real. It does not grow. It's just a tattoo of a flower. So I look neat taking a shower. It's on the second toe of my left foot. Stem and flower, but there's no rut. Does that one look good? Pretty daisy on my toe. My right foot loves my left foot so. All right, one more time. There's a daisy on my toe. It is not real. It does not grow. It's just a tattoo of a flower. So I look neat taking a shower. It's on the second toe of my left foot. Stem and flower, but there's no rut, because that one looked good. Pretty daisy on my toe. It is my right foot loves my left foot so.
Very nice work. I can't wait for everybody to get their daisy tattoos. Tattoos? They really should call tattoos on your toes tattoos. Just putting that out there. I will submit it to the dictionary. Oh, Marlon.
Hey.
Oh, Marlon, are you ready to share a special song with me?
I'm scared.
Marlon learned this song about 5 minutes before we started.
5 seconds.
So
I got my lyrics pulled up.
I think everybody should be super understanding. Do your best to follow along. This is a repeat after me song.
This is a repeat after me song.
The alligator is my friend.
The alligator is my friend.
He can be your friend too.
He could be your friend too.
I'd rather have him as my friend.
I'd rather have him as my friend
than see him in a zoo.
Than see him in a zoo.
Alligator.
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 Alligator. alligator.
Can be your friend, can be your friend, can be your friend too.
Could be your friend, could be your friend, could be your friend too.
The alligator is my friend.
The alligator is my friend.
He can be your friend too.
He can be your friend too.
I'd rather have him as my friend
I'd rather have him as my friend
than cook him in a stew.
than cook him in a stew.
Alligator.
Alligator.
Alligator. Alligator.
Alligator.
Can be your friend, can be your friend, can be your friend too.
Could be your friend, could be your friend, could be your friend too.
The alligator is my friend.
The alligator is my friend.
He can be your friend too.
He could be your friend too.
I'd rather have him as my friend
I'd rather have him as my friend
than paint my toenails blue.
than paint my toenails blue.
Alligator.
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 Can be your friend, can be your friend, can be your friend too.
Could be your friend, could be your friend, could be your friend too.
I really want to see everybody try to do the head motions with me next time. The alligator is my friend.
The alligator is my friend.
He can be your friend too.
He could be your friend too.
I'd rather have him as my friend
I'd rather have him as my friend
than play on a kazoo.
than play on a kazoo.
I saw some kazoos out there from last week, just saying. Alligator.
Alligator.
Alligator. Alligator.
Alligator.
Can be your friend, can be your friend, can be your friend too.
Could be your friend, could be your friend, could be your friend too.
Last one. The alligator is
Last
my
one.
friend.
The alligator is my friend.
He can be your friend too.
He could be your friend too.
I'd rather have him as my friend.
I'd rather have him as my friend.
Oh, sorry, I said the words wrong. Yes, that's what you can call it.
Yes, that's what you can call it.
Then use him for a wallet.
Then use him for a wallet.
Alligator.
Alligator.
Alligator. Alligator.
Alligator.
Can be your friend, can be your friend, can be your friend too.
Could be your friend, could be your friend, could be your friend too.
Round of applause for Marlon's first time singing this song.
Yay.
Woo, thank you, everyone, and thank you for everybody who tried to do the hand motions and for your kazoo play-alongs. We are now going to go to Peter, who is going to tell us about an interesting weather forecast this afternoon. Peter.
Hi, everyone. This evening, our weather forecast is a little bit unusual. We have clouds on the horizon, but they smell sweet. Why? Because the raindrops we're calculating are made of candy.
Oh, my gosh.
Let me show you. This is our interpretation of what we think it looks like. All the raindrops are sweet tasting things. And I think that we should sing a song about it. So there's a little part of the song that I'd like to teach you first, and I'll sing a line and you can sing it back. Oh, what a world it would be.
Oh, what a world.
I'd stand outside with my mouth open wide.
I stand outside with my mouth open wide.
Oh, what a world it would be.
Oh, what a world it would be.
All right. Am I mistaken in saying that this was in your songbook for this week? Was it? No? Maybe?
It is in the song.
Okay. You do have it. Okay, so you can follow along and sing with me. It's called the Raindrop Song, in case you didn't catch that yet. And let's go. Let's do this. If all of the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a world it would be. I'd stand outside with my mouth open wide. If all of the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a world it would be. Snowflakes now. If all of the snowflakes were cherry pies and chocolate cakes, oh, what a world it would be. I'd stand outside with my mouth open wide. for cherry pies and chocolate cakes. Oh, what a world it would be. Icicles! If all of the icicles were popsicles and fudgesicles. Oh, what a world it would be. I'd stand outside with my mouth open wide. If all of the icicles were popsicles and fudgesicles. Oh, what a world it would be.
Round of applause for Peter. Thank you for that beautiful weather forecast display.
You're
They didn't even use a green screen, folks. They were incredible. Now we are going to Minnie. Minnie, are you here with us today?
Of course I am.
Minnie, you gotta sing the song about one of the most we already talked about the candy gumdrops, raindrops. You gotta tell us about the other desserts that are happening this campfire.
Oh, of course. The donut one?
Of course, the donut one.
Of course. What else? So, I like this one so much, we're going to sing it twice, so just everyone, knows it, okay? Yes, sorry, my Wi-Fi's bad.
But we can hear you, that's okay.
Perfect. Well, I walked around the corner and I walked around the block and I walked right into a donut shop and I picked up a donut and I wiped off the grease and I handed the lady a 5-cent piece. Well, she looked at the nickel and she looked at me and she said, "Hey, missy, you can plainly see there's a hole in the nickel, there's a hole right there." I said, "There's a hole in the donut too. Thanks for the donut. So long." Un mas. Time. Well, I walked around the corner and I walked around the block and I walked right into a donut shop and I picked up a donut and I wiped off the grease and I handed the lady a 5-cent piece. Well, she looked at the nickel and she looked at me and she said, "Hey, missy, you can plainly see there's a hole in the nickel, there's a hole right there." Said I, "There's a hole in the donut too. Thanks for the donut. So long."
Thank you, Minnie. Everybody give a round of applause for Minnie. Now, it turns out there's not only one moose song. There's actually 2, 3, 4 moose songs, but not moose songs. But we're going to have 2 different moose songs going on tonight. Goofy is going to lead our first one, and then Tink and Zippy are going to lead our second moose song. We expect high moose antlers. Take it away, Goofy.
All right, my Daisy Brownies, we practiced this the other day, so I expect to see you moving along with me. Here we go. We're going to sing it twice. I've got antlers and a nose and hoofs for my toes, and I stand about 6 feet tall. I've got mud up to my knees and I'm chewing on some weeds. I'm a moose, moose. Can't you hear me call? Woo! One more time. I've got antlers and a nose and hoofs for my toes, and I stand about 6 feet tall. I've got mud up to my knees and I'm chewing on some weeds. I'm a moose, moose. Can't you hear me call? Woo!
Round of applause for our Brownies, Daisies, and Goofy.
Woo!
Man, I hope this moose has the same fate as the other moose song. Let's see.
Fingers crossed. We'll find out. All right. This is a repeat after me song.
This is a repeat after you song.
A moose, a moose,
A moose,
floating in the water,
floating in the water,
eating his supper.
eating his supper.
Where did he go?
Where did he go?
He go to sleep.
He go to sleep.
Now the moose is sleeping.
Now the moose is sleeping.
The moose, the moose,
The moose, the moose,
swimming in the water,
swimming in the water,
eating his supper.
eating his supper.
Where did he go?
Where did he go?
He go to sleep.
He go to sleep.
It is time to wake up the moose.
It is time to wake up the moose.
A moose, a moose,
A moose, a moose,
swimming in the water,
swimming in the water,
eating his supper.
eating his supper.
Where do he go?
Where do he go?
He go to sleep.
He go to sleep.
Sadly, the moose has died. Dead moose, dead moose,
The moose, the moose,
floating in the water,
floating in the water,
not eating his supper.
not eating his supper.
Where do he go?
Where do he go?
He decomposed.
He decomposed.
Round of applause for that story. It was so sad. Well, now that everybody learned about moose in many different forms, we're going to take the next 30 seconds and you have to find your best moose pose because I'm going to take a picture of everybody in their moose pose. Ready, set, go. More like 10 seconds. Oh, I see a lot of live moose. I'm looking for some interesting, oh, very nice. Here we go. On 5, 4, I lied about the 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now there's a bunch of pages, so I need you to be very still, very still. I see you smiling. Stop smiling. Campfire isn't fun. I'm just kidding. Do moose smile? I don't really know. I got everyone. Thank you for your moose. Give yourselves a round of applause. And now we're gonna talk to the man who cleans up after the moose. Oh, Freckles.
Freckles had to go. My name is Sam. Sam. That is Sam, Sam.
And what do you do for a living, Sam?
I'm a lavatory man.
Can you explain what a lavatory is? Is it like a laboratory? Like where you do science?
No, I scoop poop.
Oh. Anyway, take it away.
And we sing songs while we scoop poop. We'll sing it twice. It's a real mustache. All right, here we go. Sam, the lavatory man. Chief. Chief Inspector of the Outhouse Clan. Issues, tissues, papers, and towels. Listen to the sounds of the rumbles and growls. Down, down, down beneath the ground. Down where all the poopies go, swimming around. There sits Sam, the lavatory man, scooping up his poopies in a little tin can. Can we sing it again? All right, I have this plunger here too to prove I'm a real plumber.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go. Sam, the lavatory man, chief inspector of the outhouse clan. Issues, tissues, papers, and towels. Listen to the sounds of the rumbles and growls. Down, down, down beneath the ground. Down where all the poopies go, swimming around. There sits Sam, the lavatory man, scooping up his poopies in a little tin can.
Round of applause for Sam.
Thank you.
Wow, Sam. As someone said in the chat, oh, that was Peter, you sure look a lot like Freckles without that mustache. Are you related?
Yeah, we're cousins.
Oh!
Cousins.
It makes sense that you guys live in the same house.
We
All right.
do, yeah.
Peter, I think it is time to bring out some of our finest, don't you?
CITs, assemble. I believe they've assembled virtually. Applesauce, can you teach us a little something?
I can. Can I enlist Minnie's help to do the repeat?
Minnie, are you willing to accept this challenge?
Challenge accepted.
Okay. So I'll sing a line, you sing it back.
You'll sing a line, I'll sing it back.
I'm singing, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Singing, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Catch a bed bug by his toe.
Catch a bed bug by its toe.
And if he hollers, 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 let him go.
And if he hollers, 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 let him go.
Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
All together.
All together.
I'm singing, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a bed bug by its toe. And if he hollers, 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 let him go. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. So that's the chorus, and you're going to sing that between each verse.
Okay. I woke up Sunday morning, and there upon my wall, the Beatles and the Bedbugs were having a game of ball. The score is 6-0. The Beatles were ahead. The Bedbugs hit a home run and knocked me out of bed.
I'm singing, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a bed bug by his toe. And if he hollers, 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 let him go. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I went downstairs for breakfast. I had some ham and eggs. I ate so many pickles, the juice ran down my legs.
I'm singing, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a bed bug by his toe. And if he hollers, 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 let him go. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I've never been to London, I've never been to France. The only place I've ever been is in my underpants.
I'm singing, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a bed bug by his toe. And if he hollers, 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 let him go. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
My mother is a Russian, my father is a spy, and I'm the little tattletale that told the FBI.
I'm singing, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a bug by his toe. And if he hollers, 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 let him go. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I fell into a sewer, and that is how I died. They didn't call it murder, they called it suicide.
I'm singing, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a bug by his toe. And if he hollers, 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 let him go. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah!
Woo! Round of applause! There is so much going on in that song. The FBI and bugs. And those bugs can play baseball. That's incredible. Next up, we have a ballad about love and despair. Do we have Boo and Freezer?
Why, yes, you do.
Please share with us this masterpiece.
Okay, so before we get started, we're just gonna need everybody to find those voices, the accent, the
Como dice? Southern.
the fire, the passion they had before for the song about the daisies on the feet. Daisy on my toe, as some may call it, as we sing about a rose. So I'm gonna sing a line. Freezer's gonna be my echo, and then you guys should sing along with Freezer if you want. You can sing with me if you want to. So like, who knows if you know it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think it's in the songbooks. It's in my songbook. But
Yes, it is in the songbook.
Okay, cool. My rose, she died.
My rose, she died.
She died for love.
She died for love.
Her lover, he died.
Her lover, he died.
For sorrow.
For sorrow.
They buried them both.
They buried them both
in the churchyard.
In the churchyard.
in graves both deep,
In graves both deep
and narrow,
and narrow.
and up from hers,
And up from hers
there grew arrows,
rose.
and up from his'n,
And up from his'n
a briar,
a briar.
they clumbed and clumbed
They clumbed and clumbed
up the church tower,
up the church tower.
the red rose and
The red rose and
the friar.
the briar.
Thanks, guys.
Round of applause, round of applause. Very nice. So for one of our last songs before we go into our story for the night, I enlisted my arch nemesis once more, as they truly enjoyed being on the screen last week. Yes, why are they my arch nemesis? Well, that's a story for another day. But they are going to be sharing with us one bottle of pop. Just gonna share with you. Here we go, folks.
Hi, everybody. This is Arch Nemesis Wombo back again for another week. We're gonna sing a song called One Bottle of Pop. Is there only one bottle of pop? No, there's 2 bottle of pop, 3 bottle of pop, 4 bottle of pop. And just like last time, we're gonna sing it in a round. We're gonna have 2 teams, but we have 3 sections. The first one goes like this. 1 bottle of pop, 2 bottle of pop, 3 bottle of pop, 4 bottle of pop, 5 bottle of pop, 6 bottle of pop, 7 bottle of pop, pop. The next one is fish and chips and vinegar. This is a British dish. Talk about some adventure. Sounds like this. Fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar, vinegar. Fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar and pop. Finally, we have don't throw your junk in my backyard. You better not. I have a little dog and 30 cats. They'll get you. Sounds like this. Don't throw your junk in my backyard, my backyard, my backyard. Don't throw your junk in my backyard, my backyard's full. Now we're gonna put them all together, and just like last time, we're gonna do a split screen in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Never get used to that. This is gonna be part 1. If you choose part 2, you can be with part 2, but this part is part 1. We're gonna sing 1 bottle of pop, then the fish and chips, and then don't throw your junk. My other teammate is waiting. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, and 1 bottle of pop, 2 bottle of pop, 3 bottle of pop, 4 bottle of pop, 5 bottle of pop, 6 bottle of pop, 7 bottle of pop, pop. 1 bottle of pop, 2 bottle of pop, 3 bottle of pop, 4 bottle of pop, 5 bottle of pop, 6 bottle of pop, 7 bottle of pop, pop. Don't throw your junk in my backyard, my backyard, my backyard. Don't throw your junk in my backyard, my backyard, pop. Don't throw your junk in my backyard, my backyard, my backyard. Don't throw your junk in my backyard, my backyard's full. Wow. Amazing. Have a good campfire.
Oh, Wumbo, what a unique personality they are. It has come for our time of the night where we are going to read our story, which is The Lorax. Now, we need a few helpers in this. So, first, when we hear the humming fish, you are going to make this sound. Thank you, little dude. I think Freezer is also doing the humming fish.
Yeah, sorry.
You can both do it. That's fine. Sorry, you came in a little later than I thought. If you would choose to be the Swami Swans and hear the Swami Swan part, this is what you're going to do. Yes, you're going to make a whistly sound. It's kind of hard to hear on Zoom sometimes, but do your very best when you hear Swami Swans. And then we can come to the brown barbaloots.
Barbaloop, 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 loop, loop.
The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. At the far end of town where the grickle grass grows and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows and no birds ever sing excepting old crows is the street of the lifted Lorax. If you go to speaker view on Zoom, it's easier to see the pages in the book. And deep in the grickle grass, some people say, if you look deep enough, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood, just as long as it could before somebody lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax and why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere from the far end of town where the grickle grass grows? The old Onceler still lives here. Ask him, he knows. You won't see the Onceler, don't knock at his door. He stays up in his lurkum on top of his store. He lurks in his lurkum cold under his roof, where he makes his own clothes out of muffled moof. And on special damp midnights in August, he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to stay. On the end of the rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents in a nail and the shell of a great-great-great-grandfather snail. Then he pulls up the pail and makes a most careful count to see if you've paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you've paid him away in his snub, his secret strange hole in his grovulous glove. Then he grunts, I will call you by whispermaphone, for the secrets I tell are for your ears alone. Up, down slaps the whispermaphone to your ear, and the old Onceler's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through a snurgly hose, and he sounds as if he had smallish bees up his nose. Now I'll tell you, he says, with his teeth sounding gray, how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, such a long, long time back. Way back in the days when the grass was still green, and the pond was still wet, and the clouds were still clean, and the song of the Swami Swans rang out in space. One morning I came to this glorious place, and I first saw the trees, the truffula trees, the bright colored tufts of the truffula trees, mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. And under the trees I saw brown barbaloots.
Barbaloop, 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 loop, loop.
Frisking about in their barbaloot suits.
Barbaloop, 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 loop, loop.
As they played in the shade and ate truffula fruits. From the ripulous pond came the comfortable sound of the humming fish, humming while splashing around. But those truffula trees! All my life I've been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tusks was much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what I'd do. I unloaded my cart. In no time at all, in the fact, I had built a small shop. Then I chopped down a truffula tree with one chop, and with great skillful skill and with great speedy speed, I took the soft tuft and I knitted a thneed. The instant I finished, I heard a gazump. I looked. I saw something pop out of the stump of the tree I chopped down. It was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy, and he spoke in a voice that was sharpish and bossy.
Mister,
he said with a sawdusty sneeze.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees, for the trees have no tongues, and I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs.
He was very upset as he shouted and puffed.
What's that thing you made out of my truffula truff?
Look, Lorax, I said, there's no cause for alarm. I just chopped down one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a need. A thneed is a very fine something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat, but it has other uses. Yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers for bicycle seats. The Lorax said,
Sir, you are crazy with greed. There is no one on earth that would buy that fool thneed.
But the very next minute, I proved he was wrong, for just in that moment, a chap came along. He thought the meat I had knitted was great, and he happily bought it for $3.98. I laughed at the Lorax. You poor silly guy. You can never tell what some people will buy.
I repeat,
cried the Lorax.
I speak for the trees.
I'm busy, I told him. Be quiet, if you please. I rushed across the room and in no time at all built a radio phone. I put in a quick call. I called on my brothers and uncles and aunts and said, listen here, there's a wonderful chance for the whole Winslow family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast, take the road to North Nitch. Take left at Sweethawken, sharp right at South Stitch. And in no time at all in the factory I built, the whole Wunsler family was working full tilt. We were all knitting knees just as busy as bees to the sound of the chopping of truffula trees. Then, oh, baby, oh, how my business did grow. Now, the chopping of one tree at a time was too slow. So I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacked out 4 truffula trees at one smacker. We were making knees 4 times as fast as before. And that Lorax, he didn't show up anymore. But the next week, he knocked on my new office door. He snapped,
I'm the Lorax who speak for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots.
Barbaloot, 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 loot, loot.
Who played in the shade in their barbaloot suits.
Barbaloot, 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 loot, loot.
And happily lived eating truffula fruits. Now, thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truffula fruit to go round. And my poor barbaloots,
barbaloot, 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 loot, loot,
are all getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies. They love living here, but I can't let them stay. They'll have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys!
He cried, and he sent them away. I, the Wunsler, felt sad as I watched them all go. But business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. I meant no harm, I most truly did not. But I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, I biggered the loads of the needs I shipped out. I was shipping them forth to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more needs, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. Then again he came back. I was fixing my pipes when that old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes. Did you say something? I can't seem to hear you.
I'm the Lorax.
Oh! He coughed and he whiffed. He sneezed and he snuffled. He snargled. He sniffed.
Once lower.
He cried with a crofulous croak.
Once you're making such smogulous smoke. My poor swami swans. No one can sing with smog in his throat. And so,
said the Lorax,
please pardon my cough. You know, live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog. You've smogged up around here. What's more,
snapped the Lorax, his dander was up.
Let me say a few words about gluppity glup. The machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making gluppity glup. Also, sloppity slop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Wunsler, you. You're glumping the pond where the humming fish hummed. No more can they hum, for their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins and get woefully weary in search of some water that isn't so smeary.
And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax, now listen here, Dad! All you do is yap and say bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my right, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering. Turning more needs, turn more truffula trees into needs, which everyone needs. I need a lawyer. And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. From outside in the field came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall, the very last truffula tree of them all. No more trees, no more needs, no more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles, my aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye. They jumped into my cars and drove away under the smoke-smuggered stars. Now all that was left neath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax, and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance, just gave me a very sad backward glance as he lifted himself by the seat of his pants. And I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he hoisted himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with one word, unless. Whatever that meant, well, I just couldn't guess. But that was a long, long ago, but each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away. Through the years while my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about it with all of my heart. But now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing's going to get better. It's not. So, pitch, calls the Onceler, he lets something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula trees, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water, and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends will come back. All right, everybody, we are going to turn to MB for our next song.
Thank you, Mambo. Before I start the song and teach the chorus, I just want to wish one of our cadets that I think is on somewhere, but I'm not positive because we changed all the names, so it's very confusing for me. But one of our cadets is having a birthday today. So Olivia, if you're out there, I want to wish her happy birthday from everybody at the campfire. So can we say happy birthday to Olivia, okay? Because it's kind of fun to celebrate with all these people. We're going to sing a song called Love Is All. So I'm just going to start with the chorus and teach you the sign language to the chorus so you can do it with us. And then once we sing it, you're going to watch Goofy for the sign language because she'll help you out, okay? So this is how, I got to take the guitar off to do it. Sorry. Okay, so the chorus goes like this. Love is all you need. Love is all. Love will set you free. Love will lift you up. If you heed its call, love is all. Love is all. Love is all. Okay, that's the whole chorus part. So you can do the motions, watch Goofy, and you can watch from there. So I can play my guitar. Okay, and I'll sing the verses, and if you know them, sing along where you are. Think about the planet spinning steadily through space. Think about the living things depending on this place. In a world that's so immense, what can one person do? Make one small difference every day, believing miracles come true. And love is all. Love is all you need. Love is all. Love will set you free. Love will lift you up. If you heed its call, love is all. Love is all. Love is all. Remember your most rotten day when everything went wrong. Picked you up, dusted you off, and convinced you were strong. If we all were faithful to pass on what we received, we'd find a lonely heart to cheer and a hungry mouth to feed. And love is all. Love is all you need. Love is all. by being stingy, you have more of what you need. What happiness or riches if you alone succeed? You build only walls with greed, and love is all. Love is all you need. Love is all. Love will set you free. Love will lift you up. If you heed its call, love is all. Love is all. Love is all.
Thank you, MB. A round of applause for MB. And now we are going to take it to Edge, who is going to lead us in Dreams.
May all of your dreams bloom like daisies in the sun. May you always have stars in your eyes. May you not stop running, not until your race is won. And may you always have blue skies. Dream something all your own to keep within your heart. To build on when you're glad, when your world seems torn apart. The dream is something all your own that no one else can steal. Dream is something you can make come real. May all of your dreams bloom like daisies in the sun. May you always have stars in your eyes. May you not stop running, not until your race is won. And may you always have blue skies. You can share your nectar with a stranger that you meet. You can share your money with a beggar on the street. But you can only share your dreams when love sets them free. Why don't you share yours with me? May all of your dreams bloom like daisies in the sun. May you always have stars in your eyes. May you not stop running, not until your race is won. And may you always have blue skies.
Round of applause for Edge and Philip. Thank you, Philip. Oh, sorry, Fluffernutter. That's new. We are now going to go to Goofy, who is going to lead us in Dewey.
All right, I know this is a newer one for some people, so I'm going to sing a line, and I'm going to ask you guys to sing it back, all right? All right. And Freckles, can you be my echo, please? All right.
Oh, I'm here.
Dewy was the grass at the early break of day.
Dewy was the grass at the early break of day.
Dewy was the admiral at Manila Bay.
Dewy was the admiral at Manila Bay.
Dewy wore her eyes as she bid her love adieu.
Dewy wore her eyes as she bid her love adieu.
Do we love each other? I should say we do.
Do we love each other? I should say we do.
Do we love each other? I should say we do.
Do we love each other? I should say we do.
All right, let's see if we can sing it all together. Ready, girls? Dewey was the grass at the early break of day. Dewey was the admiral at Manila Bay. Dewey wore her eyes as she bid her love adieu. Do we love each other? I should say we do. Do we love each other? I should say we do.
Thank you, Goofy. I should say we do love you. And now we are going to Tinkerbell for Mr. Moon.
Okay, so I'm gonna teach you the cuckoos first. So can I have help from Mambo for the
Sure
echo?
thing.
Okay, so cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
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 Okay, now we're gonna sing the whole song once through fully. Okay. 'Twas on a summer's evening I walked the forest through, when suddenly we heard it, a sweet and soft cuckoo. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Mr. Moon, you're out too soon. The sun is still in the sky. Go back to bed and cover up your head and wait till the day goes by.
Round of applause for Tinkerbell. Thank you so much for leading that for us tonight. We are going to say good night. So if you would like to stand up so you can do your Langer bounce when it's time, you may. Right hand over left so you can reach the hand of the person next to you. It gets easier if you move closer to the screen. If not, good luck. Green trees around us, blue skies above, friends all around us, in a world filled with love. Tap sounding softly, hearts beating true, as we all say good night to you. Day is done, gone the sun, from the lakes, from the hills, from the sky. All is well, safely rest. God is nigh. I want to linger a little longer, a little longer here with you. It's such a perfect night. It doesn't seem quite right. It should be my last with you. And come September, I will remember our camping days and friendships true. And as the years go by, I'll think of you and sigh. This is good night and not goodbye. Just like in Girl Scout fashion, we keep our arms so we can do announcements. We hope to see you next week. Please sign up or ask your parents to help you sign up for next week. Again, if you're not a camper next week, you can still sign up for Campfire. Someone said see you in 6,800 years. No, we're going to see you next week. Good night, everybody. Hope to see you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Come up to you.
Bye. I just gotta press the button. Bye.
Up to you. Okay.
Bye.
I'm yet.
Oh, I see a Girl Scout tent in the background. Goodbye,
Goodbye.
everybody. Good night and not goodbye. I like Chief's wishy-washy the windows. Work it, Chief. Get it.
Wax on, wax off.
Get the bug off the windshield. The bug off the windshield. And shake your hands dry. And shake your hands dry.
Bye.
Oh, I see a motley crew down there. Oh, and they left. All right, squad. Very nice job, squad.
Nice
Nice
job.
job. Yeah, Mambo, just hit the stop record button.
Yes.